really know what's happening inside your body right now? While you're trying to do everything right, following diets that should supposedly improve your health, there's a silent organ working tirelessly to try to keep you functioning, your liver. And today, I need to tell you a truth that few doctors have the courage to share. Your liver is under attack. And the worst part is that the villains are disguised as healthy foods that you'll probably consume every day, believing you're doing the best for your body. Think with me. Have you ever felt tired for no reason? Bloated even when eating little? Or noticed that it's hard to lose weight no matter how much you try? These are just some of the signs that your liver is screaming for help, but you're not listening. The problem is that we live in a world where the food industry bombards us with products labeled as healthy, natural, and organic. But in reality, many of them are slowly destroying your liver's ability to detoxify your body and regulate your metabolism. Your liver is like an incredibly efficient filter that processes everything you consume, but when it's overloaded with these seemingly harmless foods, it starts to fail. And when your liver fails, your entire body suffers the consequences, from resistant weight gain to chronic fatigue, skin problems, and even hormonal imbalances. The scariest part is that you might be sabotaging yourself without even realizing it, believing you're making healthy choices when, in fact, you're contributing to the problem. And this isn't your fault. It's a trap that many of us fall into, following advice that should help us but is actually harming us. Your body is constantly trying to send you signals, but you need to learn to interpret them correctly. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. Uncover which 3 foods are disguised as allies of your health, but are actually your liver's biggest enemies. Get ready, because what you're about to discover might completely change the way you eat and how you take care of your body. And the first food that's destroying your liver disguised as a superfood is something you probably have in your kitchen right now and consume believing you're doing the best for your health: fruit juices. Yes, you heard that right. Those natural juices that everyone says are incredible for detoxifying your body are actually overloading your liver and creating fatty liver. Think about it. When you eat a whole fruit, you're consuming fibers that help reduce sugar absorption. But when you turn several fruits into a single juice, you're concentrating an absurd amount of fructose without the protective fibers. And your liver simply wasn't designed to process that amount of fructose all at once. Fructose is metabolized almost exclusively by the liver, and when you ingest large quantities through juices, your liver converts this excess into fat. It's literally as if you're forcing your liver to manufacture its own fat internally. And the worst part is that this fatty liver doesn't hurt, doesn't give clear warnings. It accumulates silently while you continue drinking these juices, thinking you're detoxing your body. Have you ever wondered why so many people who do detox with juices continue bloated and struggling to lose weight? Now you know. Your liver is so busy processing this fructose overload that it can't perform its other vital functions like burning body fat and eliminating toxins. And the most ironic thing is that the more juices you drink thinking you're helping your body, the more you're impairing your liver's ability to actually detoxify. It's a vicious cycle that needs to be broken today. But this is just the beginning. What comes next is even more shocking. And now prepare yourself for the second food that's sabotaging your liver without you even realizing it: industrialized plant-based drinks. Yes, those almond, oat, and soy milks that fill supermarket shelves with promises of being healthier than traditional dairy. What the industry doesn't tell you is that most of these beverages come loaded with additives, thickeners, and, most importantly, hidden sugars disguised under scientific names you can't even pronounce. Your liver was designed to process natural foods, not to handle all this chemistry they add to create flavor, texture, and shelf life. Every time you drink one of these healthy milks, your liver has to work double time trying to filter these artificial substances while still trying to perform its essential functions, like regulating your metabolism and burning fat. And the worst part is that many people with lactose intolerance or sensitivity to animal milk end up consuming these alternatives in excess, believing they're making the right choice, when in reality, they're just trading one problem for another. Have you ever noticed how some of these drinks have an almost artificial sweetness? That's no accident. The industry knows the human palate craves sweetness, so they add disguised sugars to make you believe you're consuming something healthy when in fact you're ingesting empty calories that go straight to your liver. And when your liver is constantly overloaded processing these hidden additives and sugars, it starts to accumulate fat as a protective mechanism. It's as if your liver is trying to defend itself against these toxins by creating a fat barrier, but that fat ends up becoming an even bigger problem. And the most frustrating part is that you could be drinking this every day, thinking you're helping your body, when in reality, you're contributing to slow, silent liver damage. But wait, because the third and final food I'm about to reveal is the most shocking of all. And now we arrive at the third and most shocking of all, fitness snacks and protein bars. Yes, those very same products sold as the perfect choice for anyone wanting to lose weight, build muscle, or get quick energy. What nobody tells you is that most of these bars and fitness snacks are basically a sophisticated disguise for candy and sweets. They're loaded with added sugars, artificial sweeteners, and an ingredient list that looks more like a chemical experiment than real food. Your liver simply wasn't designed to process this amount of artificial substances and concentrated sugars in a single product. Think about it. When you eat a real meal made from whole foods, your body digests and absorbs nutrients gradually and naturally. But when you eat one of these protein bars, you're basically bombarding your liver with a massive load of processed ingredients it has to filter and process rapidly. And the worst part is that many people trying to make the right choice for their health end up consuming these products in excess, believing they're doing something good for their body, when in reality, they're just adding more toxins and sugars to their system. Have you ever wondered why you still feel hungry shortly after eating one of these bars? Because they're designed to be tasty and addictive, not to truly nourish your body. They contain ingredients that stimulate the same reward centers in your brain as heavy drugs, making you crave more and more. And while your brain is being stimulated by these addictive ingredients, your liver is working overtime trying to process this toxic overload. And when your liver is constantly overwhelmed, it starts failing at its essential functions, like regulating your metabolism, burning body fat, and eliminating toxins. It's a vicious cycle that needs to be broken today. But now that you know which 3 foods are destroying your liver disguised as healthy ones, let's discover how to identify the signs that your liver is already damaged and what you can do to reverse this situation. Now that you already know which 3 foods are sabotaging your liver disguised as healthy ones, it's time to learn how to identify the signs that your liver is already damaged. Think about it. Your liver is an incredibly resilient organ that can withstand years of abuse before showing clear symptoms, but when it starts giving warning signs, you need to listen immediately.
The first sign is persistent abdominal bloating, especially in the stomach and waist area. Have you ever wondered why your belly seems bloated even when you're eating little and exercising? This could be fatty fat accumulating inside and around your liver. The second sign is chronic fatigue that doesn't improve with rest. Your liver is responsible for converting nutrients into energy, and when it's overloaded, you simply can't have the energy you should, no matter how many hours you sleep. The third sign is yellowish skin or dark spots, especially on the hands and feet. This indicates that your liver isn't able to filter toxins from your body efficiently. The fourth sign is frequent headaches and a feeling of brain fog. Your liver helps keep your brain functioning cleanly and clearly, and when it's overloaded, you may experience headaches and difficulty concentrating. And the fifth and most alarming sign is the darkening of urine and the lightening of stool color. This indicates that your liver isn't able to process your body's waste efficiently. But here's the most important thing. You don't have to wait until these signs become severe. You can start reversing the damage to your liver today. And that's exactly what we're going to discover next. But why exactly does this liver damage affect your weight, energy, and mood so much? Now you're going to understand the connection that nobody explains to you. Your liver isn't just a filtering organ, it's the command center of your metabolism. When your liver is overloaded processing these foods disguised as healthy, it simply can't perform its essential metabolic functions. Think about it. Your liver is responsible for burning body fat, but when it's full of fatty liver, it becomes slow and inefficient. It's like trying to run a marathon with a bag of rocks on your back. You simply can't go fast or far. And that's why you might be exercising, eating little, and still not able to lose weight. Your damaged liver is preventing you from burning fat efficiently. Now let's talk about energy. Your liver is responsible for regulating your blood sugar levels and converting nutrients into energy. When it's overloaded, you experience those energy spikes and crashes that leave you exhausted in the middle of the day. Have you ever wondered why sometimes you wake up tired even after a full night's sleep? Or why you feel that energy drop after lunch that leaves you unable to function? That's your liver crying out for help. And now the most important part, your mood. Your liver is responsible for filtering toxins that can affect your brain and hormones. When it's overloaded, these toxins build up and can cause irritability, anxiety, and even depression. Have you ever felt irritable for no reason, anxious about nothing, or depressed even when everything in your life is going well? That could be your overloaded liver affecting your mood. But here's the good news. When you start taking care of your liver, you don't just improve your liver health, you improve everything. You lose weight more easily, you have more stable energy throughout the day, and your mood improves dramatically. And that's exactly what we're going to discover next, how to cleanse your liver in just 7 days and completely transform your health. Get ready, because what you are about to discover is simple, powerful, and anyone can do it. It doesn't require expensive products, extreme diets, or hours of exercise. It's just 7 simple steps that will change everything. The first step is the most important. Completely eliminate the 3 foods I showed you today. Yes, 0 fruit juices, 0 industrialized plant-based drinks, and 0 protein bars. For 7 days, you're going to give your liver a total break from these overloads. The second step is to drink at least 2 liters of pure water every day. Your liver needs water to function properly and to eliminate the toxins that are building up. The third step is to eat at least 3 servings of dark green vegetables every day. Spinach, kale, broccoli. These vegetables contain compounds that help cleanse and repair your liver. The fourth step is to include 1 serving of high-quality protein in every meal. Eggs, chicken, fish. Your liver needs amino acids to repair itself and to function correctly. The fifth step is to completely eliminate alcohol and caffeine for 7 days. These substances put a huge load on your liver, and you need to give it a break. The sixth step is to sleep at least 7 hours every night. Your liver repairs and cleanses itself while you sleep, and you need to give it the time necessary to do that. And the 7th and final step is to do a 16-hour intermittent fast every day. This means you'll eat all your meals within an 8-hour window and then fast for 16 hours. This gives your liver precious time to cleanse and repair itself without having to constantly process food. Sounds simple? It is, but the results are extraordinary. In just 7 days, you'll start to feel more energy, lose bloating, have clearer skin, and a more stable mood. And the best part is that you can continue these habits beyond the 7 days to keep improving your liver health. But now that you know how to cleanse your liver in 7 days, let's discover the shocking truth about why doctors don't talk about this. And now the truth that no one has the courage to tell you. Why don't doctors talk about this? Get ready, because what you are about to discover now may completely change the way you see traditional medicine. The number one reason is that most doctors simply weren't trained for this. They study disease-based medicine, not health. They learn to diagnose problems and prescribe medications, but they don't learn about nutrition, about how foods affect your organs, about how to prevent diseases through diet. It's like asking a mechanic to fix your computer. He might be great at what he does, but he simply wasn't trained for that.
The number 2 reason is that the pharmaceutical industry funds much of medical research and doctor education. They have no interest in you knowing that you can reverse liver problems, diabetes, obesity just by changing your diet. They want you to keep buying their medications, their expensive treatments, their surgeries. It's a multi-billion-dollar business, and your health is second place. The number 3 reason is that traditional medicine focuses on treating symptoms, not root causes. Your liver is damaged? They'll give you a medication to control the symptoms, but they won't tell you to stop eating the foods that are causing the damage. It's like putting a band-aid on an infected wound instead of cleaning the infection. The problem is still there, just hidden. And the number 4 reason, the most shocking of all, is that many doctors don't even know that these foods are harming your liver. They believe the same lies you believed, that fruit juices are healthy, that plant-based drinks are better than milk, that protein bars are good for you. They're just as trapped in the system as you are. But now you know the truth. Now you have the knowledge that most doctors don't have. Now you can take control of your health instead of depending on a system that doesn't have your best interest at heart. And that's all you need to completely transform your health. But I want you to know something important. You're not alone in this journey. Thousands of people are waking up to this truth every day, and together we're creating a real health movement based on knowledge, not commercial interests. Every time you share this video with someone you love, you're helping spread this truth that can save lives. Every time you subscribe to this channel, you're saying you want to be part of this community that seeks real health, not easy solutions or quick fixes. And I'm here with you every step of this journey, bringing more information, more truths, and more support so you can transform not just your health, but your entire life. Leave a comment below saying, "I'm ready to transform my health." I want to read each of these comments and feel the energy of this incredible community we're building together. And if this video made sense to you, if it opened your eyes to something you didn't know, please share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Because when we share knowledge, we're sharing power. The power to change, to transform, to live better. Thank you for being part of this journey with me. Until the next video, with more truths that can change your life.